You want cold fermented dough? How about 48-hour cold fermented? How about 96-hour cold ferment? Maybe 120-hour cold fermented is for you. Let's try dough that's 144 hours of cold fermented dough. Let's try some 168-hour cold fermented dough. Why not let's wait all the way out to 216 hours or 9 days of cold fermented dough. Hi people, this video is more or less about managing your dough. Typically I make dough on Thursday or Friday night. Friends that come over maybe Friday night, maybe Saturday, maybe Sunday. End of the day, Sunday, you've got dough balls left. What do? Do you throw that out? I don't. You never know. Wednesday night you might be watching a soccer game and you want a pizza. The strategy was to make 10 dough balls and cook 2 pizzas a night, 5 nights in a row. Life happened. Wednesday I had to go to the dentist, so I couldn't eat. And then Thursday and Friday, Marie and I got invited out to some good friends. I cooked a few pizzas a couple nights in a row, and then I cooked some pizzas after 7 days in the fridge, and I even cooked some pizzas after 9 days in the fridge. Got short clips on how I put the pizzas together, but I also have links to all the individual videos that I've made for each one of the pizzas that you see in this video. I always say, you never want to be without some pizza dough in the fridge. Hi people, at it again. I made some dough yesterday. I actually made 2 batches. You can see it's all nice and fluffy. I made 2 batches. I got a couple things I'm going to do. I'm just going to show you how I split this, and the recipe for the dough will be in the description. So I cut my dough into 280 gram balls. If you look at my other video, you see why. So that's one box ready. I just put the second box on top. This is the second batch, made the same day, same situation. Just comes right out of the bowl. As I said, I make my dough balls 280 grams. When I'm making a special pizza, I'm looking for 1 dough ball. I'm gonna put 2 dough balls. So I'm gonna do 280 and 280 is 560, right? So I'm gonna make 1 dough ball 560 grams. That's that one. So the rest will be 280. I always put my dough in the fridge. If I make a couple batches, I have batches over days. Put the oldest one on top. Go. So these ones are going back in the fridge for tomorrow and the next day. And this 1 dough ball and the larger one I'm going to keep out because I'm going to cook them later today. There we go. So I got a 280 gram ball and a 560 gram ball. So we got our Medina. Crust. Look at this, it's risen some more. It's a little fluffy on the sides. So I'm just going to put a little more olive oil on. Dry oregano. We're going to put it in the oven at 200 Celsius. As you can see, the onions have crisped up. I actually think I should have put more onions in. Crust is all nice and crispy, and just here, okay, just crack on. Oh my God! I should have put more onions on.
hear how crispy that is. This is vegan, there's no cheese. That's gonna be hot, man. There you go. You serve that to your friends while they're waiting for you to make pizza.
Yummy.
Crispy on the bottom, soft and fluffy in the center. What I'm gonna make you is Greek pizza, North American style. So stick around and I'll got the fire going in the wood-fired oven, and I'll make you a Greek pizza, North American style. Okay, so I got the oven just chugging away. We're gonna be up to temperature shortly, and you're gonna be shocked at this dough. It's been sitting for 4 hours now. Room temperature. It is kind of warm in here, but look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my God. So beautiful. So beautiful. Look at that. So we're gonna make North American style Greek pizza. So black olives and feta cheese and onions, that's what North Americans think of when you say Greek. Let's see if it's gonna slide. In it goes. So look, I just reballed the dough. So there it is. It's just been balled up. I got a little bit of a skin, and I'll just let it sit, like I said, in the dough box at room temperature for about 3 hours. We'll make some pizzas. Okay, so the oven's up to temperature. So we're gonna make this pizza and get it in. So I got 2 nice dough balls. Lift it out, roll it over, belly down. Top has to stay on the top. A little too much flour. Looks good. So this dough sat in the fridge for 24 hours in a large ball, and then it's been in the fridge after, made into balls, and has been sitting in the fridge for 2 days. So I'm just gonna put a little polenta down. This is a very wet pizza, so I'm worried it's gonna tear. So I'm just putting lots of semolina down. We'll see how it goes. So here we go, folks. This will be quick. There we go. Kind of stretch it, straighten it out a little bit. Just came out of the oven.
Whopper.
I'll just get the dough balls out of the box. Look, they've puffed up a lot. They've been here 3 hours. I don't want to push the air out to the edges. I want to try and keep it the same thickness all the way through. Same thing, I'm just trying to stretch it. I want it to be the same thickness all the way through. Do me a favor, show me the crust. How's the crust this time?
Beautiful, look at that.
So Big Mac pizza just came out of the oven. Marie and I are not gonna be able to eat this whole thing. So I put some
You never know.
lettuce and special sauce, Big Mac sauce on the one side. As I said, I was worried about the cheese. It's not crispy, but I'm glad I pre-cooked the crust because everything would have been burnt to a cinder. So I'm gonna cut this up. Marie and I are gonna give it a taste. We'll see how it is.
looks so nice.
The crust. Nice crust.
It's a Big Mac. There's no crust.
Incredible.
If you're gonna tell anybody you put pickles on the pizza and lettuce, they wouldn't believe you.
That's true, I never thought about it. There's
Mm.
pickles on it. Only 4 pizzas left, people. 2 tomorrow, 2 Friday.
This dough was made a week ago yesterday. And when I say made, it was mixed a week ago yesterday and put in the fridge. Look at this. So it's not the best looking. Now this one here, I actually balled it up I think on Tuesday, but I ended up not using it. I'm gonna see if I can save this. See if I can save this dough. That's what I got. So it's sticky. It's not dry. It's rolling out okay. Looks pretty good. Look at this stuff. I said it's sticky. It's not dry. Look at that. Wow. That doesn't look so good. I got 4 dough balls. They look pretty good. Cover them up. We'll let them sit. Make some pizza this afternoon. Okay, so the oven's just coming up to temperature here. Now remember, this dough is 8 days old. So put it down, flip it over. So I'm gonna make just a pepperoni and cheese pizza first. I got 4 dough balls, so hopefully they're good. I'm pretty sure they'll be all right. Dough is pretty stretchable. It's not as strong as dough that's 24 hours, but you can still make good pizza with it. Put a little extra polenta because the dough's not as strong, and when I try to stretch it on the peel, it may rip. Some of my sauce, but it's just pepperoni and cheese. I like a little extra sauce. Okay, here we go. It's cooking up quick. It's just coming up to temperature. It's about 330 Celsius. Gotta watch the back will burn quick. It's ready. Pepperoni and cheese, bubbling away. Fresh out of the oven. Cut that up, I'm gonna have lunch. Then I'll make a few more pizzas. There's a crust. It's got a nice crunch to it. I just did a video of my Caesar salad. I enjoyed Caesar salad. So I just did a Caesar salad video. So, of course, during making that video, I'm like, I gotta make a Caesar salad pizza. So how do I put it together? So what I'm gonna do is put the Caesar sauce down, quite a bit of bacon on. I'm gonna put mozzarella on top. Pizza's in, just absolutely blowing up. Gotta love it. 9-day-old pizza dough. Look at this. Look at that bubbly, juicy bacon. Look at that. That's a pretty good looking pizza. There you go. Caesar salad pizza.
What? Oh my god. It's freaking delicious!
Is it?
And this crust?
That crust is from 9-day-old
That's so good.
dough.
So as you can see, older dough, if you just reball it and let it sit at room temperature for a couple hours, it's still quite usable. The dough tastes a little different, but you have to be looking for it. And I'll be honest with you, it's such a slight difference, you barely notice it. The main difference is the dough loses its strength. And what I mean by that is it won't stretch. You have to be more careful with it because it's not as strong. If you want to combat that a little bit, you can stretch the dough when it's still a little bit cool, not cold, but cool. Just when you take it out and it's warming up, just keep an eye on it and make sure before it gets too warm that you stretch it and make the pizza. If you look at the video from the first Greek Ladina pizza I made and the second Greek Ladina pizza I made, one with the Big Mac on the Ladina style crust, you'll see the air pockets in the second one, which is 2 days older, I think 2 or 3 days older. The air pockets are a little bit smaller. Might actually be a better thing for that style of pizza. But if you look at the last pizza I made, the Caesar salad pizza, it still has very good crust, very good crumb, cooks very nice, tastes very good. The other option is at the end of the day, Sunday, put some olive oil in a Ziploc bag, put your dough in the Ziploc bag and throw it in the freezer. Take it out the day before, let it defrost in the fridge, and you'll be good to go the next night. My favorite time to use pizza dough is the 24-hour to 48-hour range. It works. It's much stronger. You can stretch it easier. It's just, in my opinion, it's the dough's at its prime. The fermentation's at its prime. The dough's at its prime. Please watch all the videos. I put the links in the description below. I also suggest that you take a look at my other videos. There's one video on how to make my dough, which I use the same dough through all of these recipes. I have another video for each one of the individual pizzas. Please subscribe, click the notification bell, share this video with your friends. Enjoy.